to look at all of you beautiful people who moved from over there to here just to hear me. That means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. The best thing that has happened to me is happening right now. It's happening, other than the reverb. The best thing that's happening to me is happening to me right now. I get to be with a group of people who love each other, who care about humanity, who understand that there are too many laws and too many rules against honest people who just want to make a living and take care of themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the middle class. We're the middle class. We're the ones that are losing everything right now. They're coming for the other ones later. Okay? If you know millionaires, they're not going to be soon. You know decamillionaires, they're not going to be soon. Money's not going to be worth a thing. The only thing we have is each other. That's all we've got. Okay, and I understand it's really, really tough when people do things that you don't like and it makes you uncomfortable. But you are not a freedom fighter if you exclude others who do things differently. Include everyone who's doing the thing against the common enemy. We are here. Dude, I saw the coolest little clip from the Freedom Convoy the other day with a dude drumming a fucking drum right at the boom, 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 boom. And he comes and he goes, you know what? This is the power of one. Of one. It was one guy banging a great big drum and everyone heard it. One person with one drum. They didn't have to know what they had to say. They just wanted to be heard. Every single one of us deserves to be heard. If you are hearing this message right now, it means that you're a valuable human being who by banging your drum can change everything. You don't have to go to the beat of another person's drum. You have to do it at your own drum. And when all the drums come together, they will hear it to the high heavens and the thing will fall. It will fall. We underestimate the value of 100 people. Dude, there is 100 people here who are dead serious that they're going to do something about this, and they're not going away. They've committed their lives to it. Is that accurate, talking about you guys right now? You're out here on a Monday. Let me commend you, okay? Number one, for doing something different. Yes. I don't want to slag on the people who come here faithfully every week, every week, every week. It needs to be done. I don't want to do it. Okay, it needs to be done. But what needs to be done more than that is we need to reach those people who are starting to come online. They know there's something wrong. They might not understand who is who. They might not understand all that, but that's just one conversation away. Let me tell you, I drove in with a young lady here this morning. Where is she? Where is she?
Right there. Right there.
Okay, this one I got to drive in with this morning. And she talks more sense than any celebrity I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay? She rents a home. And she shares it with how many family members?
3.
And how many's coming?
1 more.
1 more. She's got a very small home and she's divvying up the payments so that they can all stay under the same roof. The family's coming together again. This is happening in my life also. The family's coming together again. I'm living with my oldest son, my grandson right now, okay? We're having to kind of cut corners and come together and get strong. But families coming together, first of all, okay, number one, we got to come together inside our own hearts, okay? This sounds weird. Look, these police over here, I wonder, you know, this could be another conversation. Should I or shouldn't I?
Go with your heart, Jim.
Anyway, okay, I've taken up enough of your valuable time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being as yielding as you needed to be today. It made me feel like a super special human being, and I do believe that every single one of us are super special human beings. We just got to remember that again. And if you're around too many people who are telling you you're not a super special human being, they are not being super special to you, and get away from do proper prick business, I can't wait to have that conversation with somebody over there is having a live with him doing that right now. So that'll come out later too. There's a bunch of sides to this thing, folks, and I'm not going to call it a fight because unfortunately some people are addicted to the fight. They just want to keep fighting, okay? Because it gives them cortisol. It gives them. Now there is a time for fighting, let me tell you, and it's a very important time. But the fighting should be done in a measured fashion, in a controlled, planned, measured fashion. Let me tell you something about these boys in black over here who have the nice costumes. They got better comms, they got bigger bombs, they got organization structures, they got all the things it takes in order to control an entire population, okay? That's tough. It's a tough job, man. That's not easy. I don't care who you are. You want to be picking up after the crap of everybody every day? No. Not an easy job. But there's a good way to do it, and there's a bad way to do it. Okay, now these guys came up. I'm going to explain why you're all talking over here today, just before I go. As I rolled up this morning, I'm walking across the park, because, you know, I've been here before. And dude sees me, and he goes, Mr. Kerr? And I went, well, yeah, I guess. He goes, you've been trespassed from the property. And I went, oh, I thought that was the bus. Now I'll explain. A couple years ago, we were doing a march down here, and there was, I don't remember how many people were in the march. It was a big march. And the bubble bus decided to get ahead of the march, because they said that they were coming to Queen's Park. So we pulled the bubble bus up there, me and Alan and his girl. We sat there, and they said move, and we said, well, no. we will, but just not yet. We're just trying to beat bills for time. And eventually they said, well, no, you're now trespassing, and so I've got a trespass against, I got kicked off the island as soon as I walked on it this morning. Came over from the truck and didn't kick me off the island. So anyway, that's why I'm here. But it's been the most special time. Thank you. I do need to tell you for my plan. I guess I should kind of give you a little bit of what I'm working on. Right now and every day since the convoy started to roll into Ottawa, I've been doing a live at 7 p.m. The goal of the live is to get the most accurate feeling of what that convoy was so that we can recreate that feeling, not the event. The event will never happen again. It was a one-off. Okay? But there's other ways that we can recreate that feeling which enable us to create different types of events that can have a similar effect, and maybe even compounding effect, because we can decentralize it. Okay, so anyway, sorry, I don't want to get into too much. 7 p.m., if you've been to the convoy, I want to hear from you. I want your stories. That's what I want. I want the most comprehensive view of what the convoy was to those who were actually there, first-hand perspectives. That's my goal. So live every night, 7 p.m. on all the platforms, on the Instagram thing, and you can figure it out. And I want you to be on the thing. I want, thanks to Maggie, she hooked us up with StreamYard, and I can have Maggie. Yeah, there you go. She hooked us up with a thing where we can have several people on, and we're running videos of every day that the convoy happens. So yesterday was the first day the trucks were going to roll all the video from yesterday. Yeah. Today we'll be rolling all the video that happened 2 years ago today. Okay, you got it? Sorry, that was my pitch. Okay. Thank you so much. You've been more than gracious. I love you. Keep on fighting, man. It's worth it. We're winning. Oh, the final thing. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I've gone through the most traumatic things in my life in the past several months, okay? Really crazy shit. For the first time last week, I started feeling truly and utterly optimistic about our chances in this thing right now. There's a lot of good things happening in Canada, and we can use that to our advantage.
Taking down the signs, eh?
So stick together. I love you. Hope I didn't take too long, and appreciate it very much. Jim Kerr, Church of Bubbles, and all the things. And go get them, folks. I love you guys. I love
you too, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
Start taking down the signs.
Hi, Charlene. Hi, Karen.
Taking down the signs.